Layer's a hard place to live. Real hard. Ain't no soft landing nowhere in here. You either catch on quick, or this place chew on you slow. This life don't hand out directions. Just wait. Just pressure sitting on your chest every morning. Folks think trouble kicked the door in. Nah. Trouble slick. Trouble got perfume on. Smiling at you like it already know your name, already in the room when you walk in. That's the slings and arrows, you don't hear them fly, you just feel that sting and wonder where it came from. Whole layer wrapped in dark mystery. Old magic in the walls. Wizards whispering deals they don't keep. Dragons watching from the shadows, counting bodies like loose change. Succubus love looks sweet at first, then you wake up lighter than you went to sleep. Heart tax, soul pawn. It's war out here. Quiet war. Betrayal wears silk and smile real nice. Same cats break bread with you. Be the one selling your name 2 streets over. This whole thing a stone cold trip, baby. No fair fights, no refunds. So whatever shield you walk around with, it better be battle tested.
Not shiny.
Not shiny. Not fresh out the armory, I'm talking chip paint. Bent edges. Blood you couldn't wash off even if you tried. Cause the layer don't care how fly you look in your armor. They care what's still holding when the smoke drifts off. If you still here tomorrow, still breathing, still standing on your square, then yeah, you's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Nice layer.
Yeah, we bike. Let's see. Style. Good morning, Almond Eyes. Good morning, Deborah Leonelli. I was scrolling and saw your live. No notification from YouTube. Yeah, you have to hit the notification bell, and I think you have to click all so you can be notified. I just doubled back. I want to share a little music, do another little quick show. I was just on like an hour ago or something like that. I'm woke to all of the people. They always saying this night is still woke. I want to play a little music if y'all don't mind. I'm gonna start right here. People be inviting me to AI music offs and then tell me that part is over. Don't be judgmental. Don't make I love everything that y'all doing. I hope the best for you. I'm not here to hate, but what y'all really be doing is trying to ambush me, silence me, drop me. And I never do that to y'all. When y'all come over here, I don't drop you. I don't silence you. Listen, the other day, shout out to my brother Vic, King Rooster. King Rooster came over here and he just was doing his regular thing, blah, 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 blah. And I said, listen, Rooster, I love to have you up here because, I know who you are. But can you, and what did he do? He went against TOS over and over again. He said words, you're not supposed to say, because he doesn't care. What people will say is that I do that to them. They'll literally say, Nadish, you do that. Never. I do this too. So I would never do that to y'all. So I disagree. That is not what happened. I see there are 0 people here. I guess everybody came by and dropped some words. So shout out to Almanize. Shout out to Deborah Leonelli. Shout out to Deshaun. They do not lie to be on time. They do not lie to be on time. Shout out to that. What's going on, SD? Wonder why I didn't get a notification. You probably won't get one. You have to be just understand, I'll be on at midnight to 6 sometimes. 6 hours is what I typically do, or I'll be from 3 to 6, 3 hours, because I don't really like to be on when Sharon is on, because Sharon, that's my brother. I really like to be on from midnight to 6 or 3 to 6 and then go off soon as Sharon come on. I'm just like, a little amuse bouche. For the people to understand that, a small appetizer before you have your meal. You do be doing the most on these panels. Take accountability. Suck cock kills. Use a hoe ass, bitch ass, midget, bad fashion decision making motherfucker. Shout out to Cellulite. Salute, Cell. No, Nadish. The viewer count been tripping. No, I see 0. It says 0. I see y'all typing, but I see 0. But I want to go get through some music before I get to my little thing, because again, I don't want to step on my brother. He'll be on in about an hour. So that was the first little snippet, because the other day somebody invited me somewhere talking about an AI music thing. I got up there and they was doing all kind of other stuff. They didn't want to hear the music. So I want to play it now. That was the first one. This is the second one. Yeah. Wrong. Shout out to the shout outs. They say that they make the music that I make. Where? Who? When? What? How? Why? What, where, why, and when? Are they making the same thing I make? They don't. I don't be trying to like AI music bully. Here's the thing about me. I have OCDs. I'm an obsessive compulsive. I have an obsessive compulsive disorder. So I make Chat GPT mess up. I make Suno mess up because I'll sit down and literally make song after song after song after song after song after song and build on a song and build on a song and add to the song and add, take away from the song and do this to the song. So I just played 3 of the same versions of a song. And I'll show you how to do it. And if you don't want to know how to do it, I'll sell you on fucking beat prompts. If you don't want beat prompts, listen, I showed the description. I'll show you my methods and my techniques. Kills, you're a stalker. You're like the guy the other day. You're a parasocial and a bit weird. You're another person that don't like to. I'm not going to lie on you. This is the difference between Kills and the guy Mike. Kills has actually supported the channel. He has actually sent some bread. I'm not going to lie on you, Kills. Kills have actually came on the panel and added some intellectual value. I'm not going to lie on nobody. So yes, Kills has supported the channel and he has came on a panel and he had panel etiquette. And then other times I'm Prop Joe and he going to the goofy shit. So I'm not going to lie on Kills. I'm not going to lie on Kills. Let me see. I want to play a little bit of music this morning before I get into it.
Yeah. I see through that tough too. You ain't built like that. Not even close. Bitch, you pussy. Stop acting like you hard. Or that bar, no bite, you ain't scarred. Talk tough, but you fold when it's dark. I've been outside, really playing my part. Bitch, you pussy. Yeah, I said what I said. Stand tall, you be hiding instead. I move calm, keep that pressure ahead. You just noise, I'm no weight that they dread. You ain't never been down, was real like that. Where the sirens don't stop and the night stay black. Where the homies don't talk, just react like that. And the wrong move quick, don't clap like that. I move low, I don't flex, I observe. Seen fake turn snake over words. You loud but your energy weak. I'm silent but I shake the street. You performing, I'm really bad. You posting, I'm living that. Pressure make diamonds or break a man. You broke, I ain't fixing that. Bitch, you pussy, stop acting like you hard. Or that bar, no bite, you ain't scarred. Talk tough, but you fold when it's dark. I've been outside, really playing my part. Bitch, you pussy, yeah, I said what I said. Stand tall, you be hiding instead. I move calm, keep that pressure ahead. You just noise, I'm no weight that they dread. Yeah, yeah. It's that pressure you can't fake. You either built or you break. I don't argue, I just beat the game. Real ones move, never speak the same. You expose when it's time for pain. I stay solid, never need a name. Coast stay, I been that. No gimmicks, I live that. You switch up when it get tense. I stand firm, can't bend that.
Yeah, I done sold some AI music. I would like to sell some more. I was over there at Trey channel. Let's listen to the song I'm trying to sell a Trey.
In these YouTube streets,
Ain't nobody like me. Trade the truth. No 304s. Just pressure. Just perspective. In these YouTube streets, ain't nobody like me. Trade the truth, no 304s. Just what I see, not red pill, not manosphere. Reality, from the dirt, from the scars, from a real G. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, keep me alive. Every click, every view, keep the pressure applied. I ain't here for the hype, I ain't picking no side. If you're rocking with the real, keep me alive. Yeah, keep me alive. No cap, keep me alive. I don't dance for attention, I don't bend for a trend. They be talking in circles, I'm breaking the lens. Real talk hit heavy, let it cut through the skin. I don't sugarcoat pain, I just say what it is. They monetize lies, turn the truth into clicks.
Shout out to that. That's the song I'm trying to sell the track. Here's a song for me, similar beat.
What we supposed to do? Yeah. This life we living. What we supposed to do? When the nights get cold, when the pain don't fade, and the story get old. Trying to keep my soul, but the world too bold, and my heart went numb. I don't feel no more. What we supposed to do when it all fall down? You smile outside, but you barely hold ground. Praying for a way, but it don't come around. This life we living got me lost, not fine. This life we living in. Yeah. Late night, ride, windows down, hear the sirens cry. Every move I make, feel like I'm running out of time. Seen love turn fake, seen real ones cross lines. Now I talk less, keep the truth between my eyes. Mama said pray, but the rent still do. Homies in the ground, I got ghosts in the room. Tryna play it cool, but the pressure still bloom. Like a dark cloud hanging, I can't shake the gloom. Heart cold, but I still feel heat from the past catching up every time I sleep. Had dreams of peace, now it's war in me. This life we living ain't what it's supposed to be. This life, what we supposed to do? When the nights get cold, when the when the pain don't fade, and the story get old, trying to keep my soul, but the world too bold, and my heart went numb.
Who said that? Bronzebird said, "You selling this to who?" I'm selling it to whoever's buying, Bronzebird.
Don't fuck with me. Yeah. Had to learn the hard way. Don't fuck with me if you ain't solid. I was down bad, had to solve it. Ain't nobody ever come and got me. Had to learn to get it, that's what taught me. Don't fuck with me, I don't need favors. I was in the dark with no saviors. Had to learn to fish, now wait on paper. Now I move along, that's my nature. I was broke, I was lost, I was learning. Stomach empty, still the fire kept burning. Ain't nobody checking, no concerning. Now they see the glow, now they turning. Late nights, I was building my own lane. No cosign, had to carry my own pain. Rainfall, I was walking through cold rain. Now I shine, they don't see what it cost me. Had a cut tie, I was moving too real. Every smile ain't love, had to learn how to feel when you down. Ain't nobody in the field. When you up, now they act like they been there still. Nah, I remember all that. Empty rooms, couldn't even call back. Now I'm good, I don't need where y'all at. self-made. Yeah, I had to crawl back. Don't fuck with me if you ain't solid. I was down bad, had to solve it. Ain't nobody ever come and got me. Had to learn to get it, that's what taught me. Don't fuck with me, I don't need favors. I was in the dark with no saviors. Had to learn to fish, not wait on paper. Now I move alone, that's my nature. I was quiet, I was watching, I was peeping. Same ones talk, they the ones that be leeching. Gave my heart, they was playing, they was cheating. Now it's cold, I don't give them no reason. Had to tighten up, change how I'm living. No more waiting, I go get it, no giving. If it's mine, I'ma take it, no begging. If it's love, better show it, no pretending. I done seen what the bottom feel like. Cold nights, had to fight for a life. No help, had to build my own life. Now I move like a ghost out of sight.
Yeah. I'm selling to whoever's buying.
Out here. Gravel under my boot, pain in my chest. God still watching.
Gravel roads and gun smoke in the night. Mama cried, she let me right. But the world got cold, had to decide. Now I ride with that pain, nowhere to hide. Whiskey tears, yeah, they fall like rain. Lost too much, now I numb the pain. From them dirt roads to the street lights glow, still the same soul. Back road living, yeah, the struggle real slow. No silver spoon, just a hand-me-down coat. Daddy did time, mama worked 2 jobs. I was out in the dark trying to dodge them odds. Truck engine humming, got a heart full of scars. Head full of dreams, but they feel.
I gotta fix that. Somehow it's doubling. I gotta fix that. But that's a country song. It's something going on. It's doubled up or something. So let's move forward. Shout out to the Queen Chalk. She done made it into the building. She said, "Good day." 2 songs playing. No, it's something wrong in the mix. I'll fix it. Cause those are 3 songs that pretty much had the same background. I wanted to have, a police siren. When you hear that, the siren going on and the gunshots going off and all of the, I wanted a chaotic song. So one is called Fuck With Me. One is called Gravel Under My Feet. And the other one is called, but they all similar kind of beats. But I just wanted to, be able to, show range and different things. But that last one you just heard, Gravel Under My Feet, I'm gonna go fix that. I'm gonna go fix that one. That's the only one that was messed up. But the other 2, give me a second. Let me go back and look at them. The names of them. Let me see. They're right here. So the songs I just played you guys was Fuck With Me, What We Supposed to Do, and then the other song was for Trey the Truth Teller. Similar beats. Similar beats. As a matter of fact, I'll play Trey the Truth Teller one more time. The beginning of it. Yeah, I'm over here trying to sell some music. And people be bring me along and talk about, no. I don't think, well, so far I haven't heard anybody go as in depth into it as I do. I literally make them things malfunction. Cause the way I do stuff, like I said, it's an OCD. It's just over, fix this, tweak this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And then when I finally hear, I go, that's it right there. Let me speed it up. Let me slow it down. Let me take out this. Let me add this. So similar beats, but different songs. I want to play Trey's one more time before I get into the clips I was playing. Then we'll get into the clips.
In these YouTube streets, ain't nobody like me. Trey the truth, no 304s. Just pressure, just perspective. In these YouTube streets, ain't nobody like me. Trey the truth, no 304s. Just what I see, not red pill, not manosphere. Reality, from the dirt, from the scars, from a real G. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, keep me alive. Every click, every view, keep the pressure applied. I ain't here for the hype, I ain't picking no side. If you're rocking with the real, keep me alive. Yeah, keep me alive. No cap, keep me alive. I don't dare for attention, I don't bend for a trend. They be talking in circles, I'm breaking the lens. Real talk hit heavy, let it cut through the skin, I don't sugarcoat pain. I just say what it is. They monetize lies, turn the truth into clicks. Build a whole persona just to run up a script. I stay solid, same voice, never switch. Still standing on mine, I don't fold, I don't flinch. I done seen how they play both sides for a bag. Say one thing on cam, they didn't realize they lag. I'm just giving you game they don't want you to have. No gimmick in me, I ain't selling no mad. Yeah, real talk, no script. In the YouTube streets, ain't nobody like me. Trey the truth, no 304s. Just what I see, not red pill, not manosphere. Reality, from the dirt, from the scars, from a real G. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, keep me alive. Every click, every view, keep the pressure applied. I ain't here for the hype, I ain't picking no side. If you're rocking with the real, keep me alive.
Shout out to Trey. Let's move forward though. Let's see. Let's put our banner up. Support the channel. Like if you haven't hit the like button. Comment if you haven't commented. The commenters that's in the chat would love to have a discussion with you. Have a little back and forth. And subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep me alive. You just heard on the song right there. The Cash App and the PayPal is scrolling across the bottom. Yeah, y'all are commenting, but it literally says 0 people are watching. But even if it's 0 people watching, we get the same show. I am not here to disappoint. I'm here to justify why you should support the channel. Entertainment, interaction, and you know, current events. I stay away from the calamity though, because I could have all kind of like explosions and flames and talk about, but if that's gonna happen, there's nothing we can do about it. That's governments fighting governments. That's powerful people fighting powerful people. The common people suffer from what governments do. It is what it is. Because I think the average poor person or people in general care about people in general. Don't nobody want to see women and children and all that other stuff, but that's a reality that's been going on through time immemorial. They can't figure out another way. The most educated of us, they somehow can't figure out another way. So here's the clip I wanted to pull up. Put that on screen. Full size it up. And let's listen to Elon.
So, I mean, we're trying to get good things done, but also have a good time doing it, and and have like a sense of humor, So, I mean, the sort of the left wanted to make comedy illegal, Like you can't make fun of anything. So then it was like comedy sucks. It's like nothing's funny. You can't make fun of anything. It's like legalize comedy. Yeah. Legalize comedy.
And we've shifted the entire culture in just the last few months. The whole culture of this country has shifted dramatically just because of that election.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech, having fun again. It seems like we should have a good time,
I mean, it's a great time. Everybody in this place is so excited, and when you talk to conservatives, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Make comedy legal. Freedom of speech. Somebody heard me on a panel the other day and said, "Did you hear Nidish?" Let me say it again so you can hear me for a second time. All speech should be free. The horrible things you don't want to hear is the things that should be promoted and given a voice to. I don't like covert. I like overt. Honesty. And people talked about Corey and the people that have spoken, Corey. They talked about Anton and the people that have spoken. You said it yourself, Corey. That lame over there, that conservative over there, that coon over there, that sellout over there understands YouTube better than me. That's why you should have never fought with me. There's a term I often use. If you dance with the devil don't change. You do. That's why I try to stay away from dancing. But you know what? When we think we stand away from dancing, we might have danced. Let's move forward. Where all the homies at? Where the homies at? They be saying, Nidish, where you been at in my mornings? We love you, brother. Make sure you come. All I need is for you to be here. That's engagement and to support the channel. That helps me be able to keep the StreamYard duck away. But I think y'all gonna see the StreamYard duck because I'm not finna keep paying for that shit. Y'all gonna see commercials. I'm not finna keep paying for premium. I'm starving. I don't know what. Listen, y'all say y'all met, and I'm not gonna deny this. I'm not gonna deny this. Everybody that fuck with me, thank y'all. Thank you. Y'all keeping me right above board. Thank y'all. I don't want to diminish anything that those group of people that constantly support month after month. I don't want to say nothing negative about them. They're the reason why I'm still here. They're the reason why I'm still here. They motivate me to keep going. At the same time, though, when they rip the channel away and knock me out of the algorithm, and people are telling me now in the chat, we not getting no notifications. It's a little build back up. But yes, I'm on in the wee hours of the night. I like to do from midnight. Well, let me say this. I'm on the West Coast. I'm in Oakland, California. So midnight here is 3 a.m. for you. I typically am on from midnight to 6 a.m. Like today, I did a show earlier. This is my second show. But yeah, I typically like to be on from midnight to 6 a.m. Shout out to the shout outs. That was Elon Musk saying, let comedy be great again. This is Drewski responding to his latest controversy.
So Erica Kirk suing me over a video I posted, me in all white, walking in with fireworks, hitting the double take, that half cry, half smile, talking like those political wife speeches. And now it's too far. Nah, let's keep it real. You forgave the man who killed your husband, but you taking me to court. Say it again, you forgave a killer, but you suing a comedian for a video. That's crazy. And don't lie on me. I ain't joke about no tragedy. I didn't touch that. I joked about what everybody sees, the outfit, the voice, the way y'all get on stage and talk. That's public. That's what y'all put out. I just copied it. Now it's a problem. So what? Comedy got to be safe now. Comedy got to ask permission or just not be accurate. Because last time I checked, impressions, parody, all that, that's free speech.
One of those skits right there was a hair hats. People got angry about hat fishing. One of the guys in the space, the slumlord, John Galt, was talking about, take off your hat. People will say, oh, nice. I don't have these, whatever it is y'all be talking about. But if I have on a hat, I'm gonna keep it on. And there'll be times where I won't have on a hat. What is happening? Comedy is comedy. The intention is for it to be funny.
That's the whole point. But now it's crossing the line because it hit too close. So be real. You mad I made a joke or mad it looked exactly like you?
To protect all men in America, especially all white men.
So Erica Kirk suing me over a video I posted.
Shout out to the shout outs. Let's move forward. Let me see. We got some more comments being made. Good morning, my Reed. T-Mobile doesn't like it. That's interesting. I'm trying to remember because I said, don't call it Weekend at Willie's. Call it Weekend at Billy's. Willie is wild. Let's move forward. But let me say this though, Sal. I told you I was in Portland with a lady that said, why do you watch that Amos and Andy? I said, it's not called Amos and Andy, it's called Don Imus. Why do you watch them white folks? I said, I just want to be informed about a lot of things. So that's why I look at Opie and Anthony and Don Imus. And I used to listen to, what's the white boy name? Tom Leykis. A lot of these different people. Because all the other stuff, like my thing, like with hip hop in the beginning, I heard All Eyes on Me almost a year later because somebody came and brought it to me. I heard The Chronic almost a year later. Because I'm thinking, they talking about stuff I'm living. I don't really need to listen to what I'm living. That's why I kind of didn't listen to the Ghetto. I knew who the Ghetto Boys were, but I didn't listen to it that much. So like, okay, they kind of describing the ghetto. I don't need to really listen to that. And I really started listening heavily to, like I said, and I said this before, I was more into Public Enemy, KRS-One. When Ice Cube left NWA, all his earlier albums were militant. They were talking about, spirituality and blah, 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 blah. And I was more into that than I was into hearing about a bitch, pimping, selling dope. I didn't really want to hear that because that was all around me. I don't ever want to be a pimp. I don't ever want to take advantage of another human being. So it really didn't, it could have a catchy hook and the sounds, whatever, and whatever they try to make it seductive. But the messaging was, that's why people be like, oh, that's the Snoop. No, that's Leon Hayward I'm listening to. I do know Snoop Doggy Dogg, but I'm listening to the original song. I'm not listening to Dr. Dre, Swing Down, Sweet Chick. I'm listening to Parliament Funkadelic, the original song. I'm listening to Chaka Khan, Ain't Nobody. I'm listening to Anita Baker. I'm listening to Curtis Mayfield. I'm listening to Isaac Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Because the messaging, what they're saying, shout out to Tupac and Snoop Dogg, but two of America's most wanted, picture perfect. It's the messaging. We need our warrior class for sure, but they have to be kind of on the same page and understanding what it is that they're fighting for instead of just blindly fighting. If you can understand what I'm trying to say. Good morning, Stanley. Good morning, Lord ADS. Let me put this link out there. Maybe Stanley and Lord ADS want to say something. I think a lot of people don't understand when I say I love you, brother. Oh, that sound gay. You just a weirdo. I love mankind. I love existence. Thank you for me being able to have an existence. A lot of you people just, I don't get it. Okay, the link is pinned. I don't know what's going on with that either. It doesn't pin to the top, but it said it's pinned. So it's pinned. Let's go along and move forward. Like we got my good brother Stanley out there. He thinks, I drink my Coors. We should make sure Nighters have some wine. Listen, how much is it? It's $25. And then the Instacart is $10 for that charge. So it's $35 for me to have some wine. Support the channel, y'all. I'm moving forward. We got rid of the Elon Musk. We looked at the AI version talking about Drewski being sued. This is what we want to go to next. Let's share this. All the steps you got to go through. I'm getting better at it, though. Look at these women.
White, conservative, Christian women that are sanctimonious. They think they're better than everybody, that have ridden the coattails of the hard work of liberal women to make the world a safer place where these women can have jobs, where these women can have an opinion, are in the throes of a stage 5 meltdown because their hero, grifter, and phony, mentally disturbed Erica Kirk has had a mirror put up to her by a Black comedian named Drewski. And this is some of, not just a comedy skit, in my opinion. This is one of the best political moves I have seen since Trump's second inauguration. There is a cultural problem on the right.
What the fuck is happening? All I wanted to do was pause, and they did all of that shit. Listen, Drewski, you have broken the veil, brother. This is what I consider a real Caucasian woman. This is how they really look. Look at them.
There is a cult of personality on the right where white people feel aggrieved. They feel like they are victims. And in their own inferiority and insecurities, and in their own form, this weird sect of Christianity where they bathe in Christian narcissism, they believe that the world is set up against them. And Drewski pops up a mirror to them of what we have all been seeing, which is these phony, fake, white, oh, I'm a big Christian. You know, the profiles on Instagram with the cross and his child with his capitalized. Let's play the clip from Drewski.
Get on your feet,
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. And when I say children, I mean like the whole.
Hey, listen, y'all, it's early. Lord 80, I want to hear Lord 80S and Stanley's opinion about this situation right here. Y'all come up here. Listen, Stanley, earlier, the show I did before this was called No Facts. It's Stanley versus the No Facts. Come up here and talk to me about this whole Drewski and Whiteface and why some people lost their damn mind behind. Listen, Eddie Murphy did it. Martin Lawrence did it. And the list just goes on. And I'm not upset with the shout out to Robert Downey Jr. for doing blackface. Amos and Andy was white folks doing blackface. Freedom of speech, baby. Freedom of expression. Stop oppressing people. Night Breaker. I don't think this skit is funny. Sometimes it's not about being funny. Sometimes it's about being a mirror, as that lady just said. It's not always about being funny. It's just about looking at it from another lens. He didn't say that woman's name. He didn't say nothing about that woman's husband. He just did this thing. It's just like white girls. He did this thing right here where he see these conservative women doing. And they lost their damn mind. So, Stanley, that's why I asked you to come up here, because you said, I think the biggest ISSE. I don't know what an ISSE is. The biggest thing. No, I think it's the sanctimonious thing. It's calling her out about everything about her. No, he could have stayed in the regular skin color and did the same thing. It would still be offensive because it's calling out everything about her. And it's not her specifically. It's them in general. Comedy is supposed to try to be funny, but it's not going to always be funny. Like a lot of times when I look at Will Ferrell, he's not funny. He's just doing ridiculous things that's supposed to be funny. A lot of times when I look at Jim Carrey, he's supposed to be funny, but to me, he's not really being funny. When I look at The Truman Show, I don't see nothing funny. When I look at Mask, I don't see anything. I can't really think. When I look at what's the other movie Jim Carrey got? Pet something. None of those things are funny to me. He's a physical comedian. But I understand the attempt on trying to be funny. The attempt is trying to be funny. What's going on, Speak Radio? I remember Will Ferrell in the cowbell skit with him and Christopher Walken. Not funny. I remember Will Ferrell was supposed to be like the Tank in like whatever that movie where them old ass men went back to school. With him and the broken nose, Paul Newman looking Owen Wilson. No, I don't know anything where Will Ferrell made me laugh out loud. But I'm an old cat. One of my favorite comedians is Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett is hilarious to me. Joan Rivers is hilarious to me. Yamaneika Saunders, as much as she talks shit about men, is hilarious to me. It's certain things. I mean, those people make me go, oh. Yamaneika and she's saying some foul shit about men, but it's hilarious. Nightbreaker says you're separating funny, which is weird. You're separating comedy and funny, which is weird. No. Comedy to me is the attempt to be funny. That's literally what it is. If it actually is funny is the question. So, for example, a lot of shock jock comedians say shocking things, but they make you go ha ha ha. So, like Corey Holcomb, they've been talking about recent times. Corey Holcomb says a bunch of like shock jock type things, but do they make you laugh? Arsenio had a thing he used to say, things that make you go, I think that Corey Holcomb fits in the things that make you go, category. But it's not, oh, yeah, ha, ha, ha. But I'll say this. There's some racist comedians that saying stuff about black people. And I said this the other day. Neil Brennan used to be the co-writer on Chappelle's show. But Neil Brennan has a brother named Kevin Brennan that says racist jokes. But Kevin Brennan is fucking hilarious to me. Makes me actually laugh out loud. I've looked at a lot of the best, like what they would say, the upper echelons of comedian specials recently. I didn't laugh out loud at nothing Kevin Hart did in the last 3 years. Or Cat Williams, or Dave Chappelle. It made me things that make you go, right? But the people that's made me laugh in recent times, and I didn't know how funny Ali Sadiq was. Ali Sadiq is hilarious. Ryan Davis is hilarious. Nate Jackson is make you actually laugh funny. So shout out to the fact there are people that's out here actually doing the job of funny. Speak Radio said FEEL. That's Phil. I don't think he fell off. I think Chappelle is doing a Dick Gregory thing. And whatever special Chappelle put out, I'm going to listen to it, but I don't intend to laugh. He fits into things that make you go, category, but not laugh out loud. I agree with you, Harmonize. I agree with you. It's not funny. And I think he needs to go back to the drawing board and try to be funny versus being the shock jock aspect of you, Corey, right now is going against you. It's going against you. Again, Chappelle is more like a Dick Gregory type, and I will always listen to, if he has a special. Yeah. There's only one way to come into the layer, and it's like this.
Come on in.
Play, it's always a treat when players leave.
That's a new thing I'm doing. I'm not like individually bringing people up. I bring them all up on one thing. What's going on with your Stanley? What's going on with your Lord ADS?
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, ADS?
What up, Stanley? What up, Brother Nightish? Win parade. Oh, man.
Hey, Lord ADS, I got you into it, huh?
It's actually pretty dope, especially in the springtime with the top off. Oh, it just gives like different vibe. It hits different, bro. It gives you like a whole like almost fresh spring vibe to it, right? It's really cool.
Yeah, I got to get y'all into my Discord so we can go through some music and movies and different things. I like to, pick y'all brains a little bit.
Yes, sir. Please invite me.
Yeah, for sure. But good morning. It's Monday morning. What's going through y'all minds? What I would like to understand, Stanley's perspective on the Drewski skit.
I look at it specifically as political humor. Political humor isn't always, or satire isn't always, gut busting, laugh out loud funny. Sometimes irony is the comedy, is the actual point. Now, I know about this Drewski stuff. I haven't actually sat down and concentrated on it because, it's obvious what the point is. It's to parody Erica Kirk specifically, but it's also commentary on the right-wing culture war. One of the things that MAGA is trying to do is shift the culture back towards the right, or back towards quote traditional values. That's why there's the war on the universities. That's why there's all this culture war stuff. They want to take us back towards whatever they think traditional values are. I personally think the culture war is backfiring. People don't want to be told how to be or what to do, or even what to believe in by the government, using the government to force the society to the right. It's not going to work. Americans don't work like that. So I don't care whether Drewski's laugh out loud or funny. I get the point. And one last thing, if you go back and you look up the classical definition of comedy, look at the Divine Comedy. Okay, if you go back and you read Dante, and that's just one example, Dante isn't laugh out loud funny, but there's a whole lot of irony. It's actually a lot of the Divine Comedy is political satire, not laugh out loud, but if you're in the know, if you know what the targets are, it's at least ironic, or if not, you'll have a smirk on your face. Comedy is holding a mirror up to society and kind of showing how ridiculous it can be.
So that's the kind of comedy I was saying earlier, and I named specific comedians that is not laugh out loud, but it's things that make you go, That's why I brought up Dick Gregory and Lenny Bruce, George Carlin. They wasn't trying to make you bust a gut. They was trying to make you, it was a mirror to people, especially Carlin and these particular people, because it wasn't about when he was talking about tsunamis and people dying and people being overly like, oh my goodness, those people. He's saying that shit was fake. 1 second, y'all. We got another guest in the building. Good morning.
Come on in.
Play, it's always a treat when players leave.
Good morning, Ruthless.
Top of the morning to the panel.
What's up, Ruthless? Hey, I'm listening. I'm gonna run to the kitchen and make some coffee, but I'm listening now.
Oh yes, sir. Rufus, have you been listening?
Yeah, I guess he was talking about some form of humor.
We were talking about Drewski's skit about Erica Kirk.
Oh yeah,
which is Charlie Kirk's wife. What they're trying to do is say that he somehow is like being insulting her after her husband's passing, when he's just saying that he just doesn't believe she's ultra religious and all these other things. He was just putting a mirror up in her face. And that, I don't even really, even though he was doing a parody of her, I think he's just saying this about most so-called religious people and how judgmental they are.
I just think people just want to complain about something.
Yeah, fake outrage.
I mean, all the movies. What's that? What's that guy? Who Tyler Perry, Martin Lawrence, the Wayne brothers, the white chicks. I mean, essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not as direct. Maybe because Drewski a little bit more direct because he's put a name with it. But it's a joke, and this is what Drewski does. He's not really he doesn't really complain a lot. If he makes a joke, it's just to make people laugh. So I don't really think. Yeah,
I don't think he's that calculated to, I'm finna go after the Republic. No, I think he's attempting to be funny.
Yeah, that's it. That's what he does.
Whether it's funny or not, that's different conversation. But his attempt is to be funny. And
that's the thing about comedy, right? Comedy is very edgy, right? You got this risk. You got
it's subjective. It's subjective.
Yeah, it can be very risky. And that's what comedians do. They live on the edge,
For sure.
Because they say some things that could get them, get them some hate, And I'm sure that a lot of the comedians took this type of constructive criticism as well, or criticism, because just maybe not because we're more in the social media line, like we got access to the information.
Well, I'll give you my take on this, and you guys can, a couple parts to it, right? My apologies, Ruthless, if I cut you off a little prematurely, brother. Didn't mean to. I just saw a chance to get in. So initially, at first, I was offended by the.
I don't like that light skin shit you be doing, Lordy. Yeah, stop apologizing. You meant to do it. Just move forward. I'm apologizing. No, just talk over him like you meant to do.
I I frame myself as
was this some light skin, dark skin shit? You said, let me talk over this dark skin nigga. Is that what you wanted to do?
I frame myself and semi-imagery as a polite gentleman. I
okay,
plan
liar,
to
a liar. Okay.
So, with that being said, though, right?
Yeah.
At first, I was initially offended by it, but I just could not get past the organic pup cup. That was hilarious. That was insane. That was funny. So, but besides that though, well, you know, it is what it is. I let it go. Say no big deal, right? And like I said, I laughed at the Obama thing. You know what I'm saying? I did. You know, after I watched it a couple times, it was a little funny. So,
are you talking about the Trump thing where he was doing the cartoon about the Lion King and Trump was a lion and the Obamas was monkeys?
Yeah, I watched the whole skit though. There are some funny parts in that skit. That little thing they had going. It was kind of funny at points. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, humor is what it is. It's meant for you to laugh, and some of that's just satire, of course. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make a political gesture or statement. But even then, I consider first world kind of racism to be a joke. I mean, it's a bunch of words, a bunch of mean things being said, right? And for the most part nowadays, because we've become much more of a civilized society. I mean, if you go to any one of these third world countries, that's where you're going to experience real racism, like in Brazil and those other places, right? Where they put a bag over your head and drop you off in a ditch. You know what I'm saying? That's real racism, you know, right?
Yeah.
Versus nowadays in 2026 is more pseudo because we have laws.
Well, it's not even pseudo. I think it's prejudice because those people are powerless. They're not really doing nothing. People in the last, I want to say, maybe 30 years, they haven't experienced no racism. And then in this time, they've experienced a lot of success. And within their success, they haven't created any ecosystems. You know what I mean?
Facts. All facts, friend. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing that we missing the most as Black people is ecosystems. It should be multiple because there's too many Black millionaires and billion. And I'm not saying this. We 13% of the population, but I can name some multi-millionaires off the top of my head. Robert Smith, and I'm not talking about rappers or athletes either. What's the name? He was just fighting to get a channel to the Weather Channel. What's the name? Anyway,
what's the Brian Gumble? Right?
Byron Allen. There you go.
Yeah.
So,
when you're done, I got a response to your.
Go ahead. You can go.
Okay, I don't know. Let me make sure I heard because I was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Did you say that Black people in the United States have not experienced racism in the last 30 years?
Real racism?
Not to the degree of our ancestors.
No. Wait a second. Real racism?
Is there such a thing as fake racism or pretend racism?
Well, okay. So what's the racism that you've experienced, Stanley?
Incarceration rates.
You're incarcerated?
Okay. What I need you to do is let me answer your question.
Yes, sir.
Just drop off. I'm not in the goddamn.
Well, you can't cry. It's too early for you to cry.
To answer your question.
I said okay, and then you wanted to keep crying.
Okay, dude. Again, I'm not in the mood. I just got.
You're not in the mood. Wait, everybody. Stanley's not in the mood.
Now, may I answer your question, or do
I don't know? Can your mood handle it?
Okay, I can answer your question, which is systemic racism is racism. Just one example is the incarceration rate. Not everybody individually experiences systemic racism, but it's in the ether.
I love this conversation. What's the amount of people that's being incarcerated for committing crime of this community that we call Black?
Okay,
what's the percentage rate?
I'm not sure what your question means.
Is it 10%? Is it 20%? Is it 30%?
Go look at the FBI crime statistics. Are you saying that Black incarceration rates are not way out of proportion compared to other populations? Are
They're
you saying
out of
that everything's
proportion
fine?
compared to, I'm agreeing with you. They're out of proportion compared to other people because
Okay,
we're
so my
30% of the
point is
population.
systemic
But what
racism.
is the actual numbers?
I don't know. Look it up.
They're low as fuck.
Okay, Nightish, compare.
It's not even, I don't think it's 3%.
This isn't a conversation.
I don't think it's 3%.
I'm done. I can't. You simply do not understand my point. But to make it
I
simple,
do understand your point. I
let
do
me
understand
just
what you're
say,
saying.
if you're saying that the black demographic does not experience racism and hasn't in the last 30 years,
Well, what kind?
I'm just simply going.
If you're saying that the way they're experiencing,
now I'm being interrupted.
If you're saying that the way that the racism is being,
let me just stop and say I disagree with your point and be done with it. Explaining shit to you is like talking to a wall. So I'll mute.
Why would you lie like that?
Mic is muted.
Why would you lie like
just
that?
keep
And do
blabbering
not
on
steal from
ridiculous
Smitty.
stuff.
You can't digress and your mic be muted, motherfucker. That's Smitty shit. Don't be a thief. Did you hear that, Lord ADS? I digress and my mic is muted. Put up the Vulcan hand too, like Smitty does if you're going to steal his shit, or at least give him credit for it.
Smitty didn't even make that up. That came from someplace else. I forgot where, but he caught it and ran with it on YouTube, and now it's taken off.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm being cut off now. 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 I didn't know you was gonna come up here. I didn't know you were gonna come up here with your panties in a bunch.
Okay, dude, you're the one who called me up. I disagree with your point about black people.
That's okay.
Don't experience
I'm okay.
racism
I'm okay with.
anymore.
I'm okay. I'm
That
okay.
is the most ridiculous thing I've heard a black content.
If you're going to sit up here and say that criminals going to jail for committing crimes is racism,
okay,
that's
then you
wild.
don't understand my point. The crack epidemic was perfect example. You got two forms of cocaine. One form of cocaine is
rock versus
with
powder
the black community. So my point is not the criminals going to jail, Nightish. It's the level of punishment that is doled out for similar crimes. That's the racism part. That's the systemic part. You know, if you're
I got you in your feelings.
Fuck this bullshit, man. I try and come up and have a rational conversation with you. You're on the jokes.
I'm not on no jokes at all.
What you want to do is you want to take stuff, crack jokes about shit you don't understand, and then
right.
I
Right.
have no idea that you wanted to be the clown prince of sociology.
Right. You know, Lord ADS, you want to know something that Stanley did?
Enlighten me.
Stanley made Chalk a queen of the layer. The woman who sits in the chat and tries her best to be as misandrous as she possibly can be. Then he went and bought Sin 7 Sin a wrench. Sin 7 Sin spent a whole day in Stanley's chat accusing me of be some kind of like weirdo messing with young women.
You know, misandry is hard work, Nightish.
What?
It's hard. Misandry is hard work, you know. It really
is. It?
Yes. Miss Ann works hard every day.
Miss Ann is different than Miss Sandry. Miss Ann is, well, let Stanley tell you because he read a book.
All I have to say is apparently you don't appreciate my sense of humor.
I do appreciate it. So I don't understand why you up here with your panties in a bunch right now.
That's why Chalk is queen, and she might be queen next month too.
Well, I can't do nothing but love that. I need the money. Shout out to you, Chalk.
When I give you $50, I want you to regret taking that $50.
Oh, I'll never regret it. There's no way. What's going on, King Rapid? He got one more day of being a king. Huh?
Can I get it back next real quick, please?
Sure. I don't know what you said, but sure.
Stanley, now we have to admit that what our ancestors suffered when it came to racism, especially in between the passing of Abraham Lincoln before Ulysses S. Grant got elected as president for the 14th or 15th Amendments, was absolutely atrocities, right? We're talking about clan-based racism. We're talking about murder. We're talking about all types of strong arming and different types of things, even in freedom in this country, right? That's real racism right there, where you don't have any say. You're just oversaw by
Can I ask
Lord, yes, you don't have to go back that far. What them people had to go through on the William Pettis Bridge, it was dressing their Sunday best. We are not experiencing that in the last 30 fucking years.
Okay, you know what? I'm talking to people who who think you have to be whipped. you have to be a slave to experience racism. I get your point, and
we were
agree.
free
We're
men
not slaves
when that
anymore,
happened.
and Jim Crow is over, ADS. Therefore, America is post-racial.
Lord ADS, this man sits in his house literally drinking Coors all day and pontificating and bloviating.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I'm saying he has the freedom to do so. Nobody's coming and banging on his door and grabbing him outside and hanging him and putting him on a cross and whipping him and putting Doberman pinchers on him. But he said, "It's still, how can you say that, Knightish?"
What happened in Oklahoma City was real racism. What happened in Central Park, that was real racism. When they stole. No. Before then, remember they stole. There were black towns in Central Park at one point.
Oh yeah. They that's a graveyard that they made a park on top of. Yeah,
exactly. So those things to me were real racism, where they were actually, saying not only discriminated against us, but with consequences. We spoke out of, deletion at a high rate, and people were just getting away with it with no questions, no qualms. That's racism.
Yeah. I want to stay here for a minute because I thought Stanley was a little bit more caring than this. But let's get back to the Drewski thing. Okay, that woman said the people we need to protect is white men, white boys, because white boys are what the country was built on.
May I respond?
If I can finish, let me see what you responded to first. Go ahead. Since you knew what I was saying before I said it, let's see.
Is Lord ADS,
maybe reading books made you a fucking
okay, what you don't understand is you're supposed to do something besides read the books.
Jack off?
No, you think about what you read and kind of fold it into your level of knowledge.
I mean, you can call jacking off something different, but it sounds like you're talking about jacking off.
Is some people think that there can be real racism and not real racism. Hey, my hat's off to those who have a high tolerance for this sort of stuff. I think you're either perfectly equal and everything is equal in a society, or it's not. In my argument,
hey, Black Bear, bring your ass up here so you can respond to this bullshit too.
And I know we never reached the state of perfection. But I'm sorry, not having the kids attacked by dogs and being fire hosed.
You shouldn't be sorry.
If you think since that's not happening, racism has gone away.
I don't think racism has gone away. I don't think that racism has gone away. I just don't think
you literally said we haven't experienced it in the last 30 years.
Not real racism.
You literally said not
real racism.
Okay, see. Again, I think that racism, there's no such thing as fake racism. Are you saying
you're repeating yourself now?
Exist?
Do you know you're repeating yourself?
No racism in 2020?
Racism exists. It will always exist as long as we exist. But are you saying?
Then when you say real racism, that assumes there's fake racism.
It doesn't assume anything.
It does. And maybe you don't understand your own argument.
I definitely understand my own argument.
You do not. When you say we haven't experienced real
Stanley, don't make me spank you.
What is the opposite?
Don't make me spank you up here, motherfucker.
Okay, dude, you know, once I get up.
Don't make me put you over my lap.
Hey,
come on in.
Plan, it's always a treat.
Good morning, Black Bear.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing?
Nightish, if you're done with my input, I can.
I haven't said anything, Stanley. Don't be in your feelings. Why do you do this emotional shit when you get around me?
You pretend I'm in my feelings
because you always start crying.
I'm frustrated.
Why are you frustrated? It's too early to be frustrated.
I'm frustrated that you think that racism doesn't exist.
That makes
Stanley,
you
I said good morning, man. Say good morning, Stanley.
Oh, good morning.
He don't even want to talk to another black man. Look at you.
You know what? Black
You
Bear
ought to be
uses
embarrassed.
his own arguments.
You ought to be embarrassed, Stanley.
Black Bear at least knows.
Nah, I got you in your feelings.
Yeah, pretend I'm in my feelings, Nightish. Salute, Black Bear.
Never go for retard.
Black Bear's a real black conservative.
Hey man, shut the fuck up. Chill out, motherfucker.
You know what? It's too early for you to be talking about rage quitting. The day has just begun. I wanted to, you know what? Forget Juicy for a second. I want to hear your thoughts about that UN thing and transatlantic slave trade being the most horrible atrocity in all of that.
I think that's a good.
You know, and one more thing also. You're a Coors beer drinker and I'm a wine drinker. Why aren't you more supportive of the wine fund?
Dude,
talk about the wine fund before you talk about the transatlantic slave trade.
What am I your pay pig now?
No, I don't want anybody to be my pay pig. That's crazy. Why would you say that?
I think $50 a month is enough.
Okay. Salute. Now the UN thing.
I think you know, I agree with the point about victim Olympics. It's kind of, I mean, I understand why they did it, and people think that in the transatlantic trade, the actual slavery part, the enslaving part, was the only outcome. There were all kinds of effects by kidnapping young men and young people in general. There are all kinds of effects from that sort of thing. So if you look at the scope of the transatlantic slave trade, they're right. It was worldwide. Yeah, worldwide.
Think some reparations to come out of it?
I don't know. Well, see, that's the hard part. How do you put a dollar value on it?
Okay, so Stanley think there should be no reparations. Okay, that's okay.
I'm just saying I don't know how you can do it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to this.
Holy blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Hey, can I say something about it?
Sure.
That I was hearing.
That's Black Beer, right? Go ahead. We listening.
Don't bring it up.
Something going on with your mic. Maybe go out and come back in. Good morning, Chicago. Which thumbnail was me? The one with Stanley or this one I got right now? I think the one with Stanley made Stanley have edge. He didn't look so feminine. It made him look kind of manly. Let me see. Yeah, all it said is no facts with me. And the one of me right there where it looks like I've been cut all across the face, you know, shout out to that. But yeah, Stanley looks aggressive and, no fact, hashtag no facts. I think that's what he coined the other day. Him and the ladies in the chat. Am I wrong about that, Stanley? Look at him now. I want to be quiet. Nightest show is the show full of no facts. Well, I'll play the clip since everybody's quiet. I'll hit the silent thing.
Hey, Nidus, I got dip anyway. It's time for me to kick off my day over here, brother. Thank you for having me up.
Salute, salute, salute. Have a great day.
Take it easy, ADS. I was out in the kitchen. The hashtag was hashtag fact-free life.
Yeah, I don't like long stuff. I'm more into brevity, so I just said hashtag no facts. You evidently like it long.
Well, I am flattered that you want to imitate me. Imitation is the sin.
I got you in your feelings.
So thank you for the honor.
Black Bear, you're muted. Yeah, you're going through some technical stuff. We'll figure it out.
Hey, do I sound better now?
Yeah, you loud and clear now. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I said, can someone break down to me why the elders are still speaking about
Why the elders are doing what?
about racism? Or still speaking on racism?
You have to ask Stanley.
Okay, well, I can answer that question. Because it still exists. What you don't understand is ism implies systemic. So you don't, most people can go, I don't experience racism in my daily life, but if I if I go to jail, I might. And listen,
for sure. 13th Amendment, yeah.
I could literally make the argument that race neutral laws are racism because they disregard outcome. They care about, the face of the law, the outcome of the law. If it's like a racist outcome, they just go, well, hey, it's unintended. That's racism. A lot of the racism that we experience day in and day out is cultural. And I also want to point out that we're all guilty of it. Okay, Black people can be just as racist as white people, etc.
So doesn't that cancel it out?
When you get up on a panel and it's N-word this, N-word that, I consider that systemic racism.
Right. So doesn't that cancel it out?
No, there's no such thing as canceling racism.
Okay, so everybody is racist towards each other. So what?
I guess if that's the way you want to be, I guess.
Not the way I want to be, but just the way life is.
No, life doesn't have to be that way. We're
not talking about having to be. We're talking about what it is.
Life is not
and
like
people
that.
choose
to make it
and
like
people
that.
choose.
You act like Black people don't have choices.
How?
Dude, you can choose to use the N-word or not.
I'm not saying you don't have a choice whether or not to do so. What I'm saying is that people do it all the damn time.
And that
and
doesn't
it's so
make
normal.
It right. Didn't your mother ask
I'm not
you
talking
if
about
everybody
I'm not
jumps
talking
off
about
the
right or
bridge?
wrong. See how you keep moving the goalposts?
Okay. Nightish, this childish thing you want to do, everybody does it.
The fact that you say I'm being childish, the fact that you say I'm factless, you always want to come up here and do this whole thing about how dumb I am. And then you say we buddies. I'm your buddy. Let me tell you how fucking dumb you are, Nightish. You're a dumb motherfucker, Nightish. And I think
didn't
that you
say
getting,
Nitish.
you literally just said it moments ago.
No, I literally did not say that.
Literally, you did. Verbatim.
You
Verbatim.
have an issue that I can't resolve
Verbatim.
for you.
I don't want you to resolve it. I just want you to own the shit that you say.
Like I said, people choose that life. You don't have to use the N-word. And the excuse that everybody does it.
You literally just said moments ago that people do it all the time.
Again, some things that we do on these panels are a choice.
Do they do it all the time? Does it bother you when they do it all the time?
I would say most of the panels I go to they're going to do the N-word. You know, there's going to be a flurry.
What is
of
gone?
every
What
damn
you
panel.
keep saying gone. What's that?
I just got off Big J's just left his
No, you said they gone. What is gone?
okay, dude, stick to the point. See, what you want to do is move.
Do you mean to say
goalposts
going?
See, when I put
Do you
in
mean
a
to say
corner,
going?
you got to make jokes.
Do you no
You're
joke, no
you're
joke at
like
all.
this panel.
Do you mean to say going?
Making jokes.
Do you mean they're going to do something?
You know what? You correcting my English is ironic. Thank
How?
you for that. Thank
How?
you for that chuckle.
How?
Because you know what? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, say it. You're a fucking moron. You don't have a fucking brain. You're dumb as shit. You always come up here and do this, Stanley.
Back to the point. Being a racist is a choice.
Nitish, I'm your buddy, but you're a fucking moron. Nitish, I'm your buddy, but you're dumb as shit. Nitish, what is going on?
Yeah, let's make it all about you, Nitish. It is your channel.
Hey, Nitish, can I say something?
Sure.
Nitish, can we? All right, so I'm this kind of person, right? I separate prejudice and racist.
Yes.
Maybe what Stanley is saying is he see prejudice and he calls it racism.
No.
Me, I separate the two: prejudice and racism.
That's not okay.
Go ahead, Stanley. Go ahead.
Okay, racism is a form of prejudice. There are many different types of prejudices. There is no difference. Racism is a prejudice for race. There are other types of prejudices.
What did
So
you just say?
that is what you're doing. You're
No.
You're using
Literally, look it up in the dictionary.
Stanley, I know, but
Racism is a form of prejudice. There are many different types of prejudices.
Okay, so Stanley, look, this is what I'm saying. My boss was prejudiced against me at work today. You would use my boss was racist towards me at work today.
Actually,
You
what
see
I
the
would
two
do-
difference?
Okay, see, Blackberry, don't put
No,
ideas
oh
in
my
head
God.
or words in my mouth. Put it in
I'm
the form of a
asking.
question.
I'm
Nobody put nothing in your mouth, sir. Cut it out. Don't do
I
that.
would literally ask you, what was he prejudiced about? Was it your height? Was it the way you use English? Race wouldn't be the first thing I go to.
It was about how high his ass was in the air when he was plunging into his wife's
It could be
vagina.
he's prejudiced because you're lazy and he doesn't like lazy people.
He's never heard her make sounds like that before when he did it.
Most bosses are prejudiced against lazy workers. Were you one of those lazy workers, Black Bear?
A black lazy man. This is
No,
crazy.
actually,
This was more
I'm
racist
not.
than a white person.
I'm not lazy, Stanley. I'm very. I feel like I gotta be on
Black
time.
Bear. It was a joke.
Okay. No, but Stanley, I noticed this with certain blacks, that if a boss tells you to get off your ass and work, they say, "Oh, he was being racist."
Do you think I'm?
So
one
I
of those
noticed
guys?
this with blacks, that hold on, Stanley. Whenever someone tells you to do something, who has the authority to say do it, I notice people use racism when they don't want to do it. To
Can I
me,
ask you
you just being lazy and you're not doing your job. You need to get up and do your job.
when you point out that most blacks are
That's what
like
I'm
this,
talking about, Stanley.
when you point out that most
No,
blacks
no,
are
no,
like this
Stanley.
at work,
I believe I didn't say most. I didn't say most. I said some blacks.
well, you said
Stanley. I'm
blacks.
saying I believe personally that most blacks are hard workers. Stanley, that's what I believe.
Okay, well, we're slightly getting away from my point, which is there are many types of
No, your
prejudices.
point is racism.
Race
And I don't
is
believe
just one
I don't
of
believe
those
in racism.
prejudices.
Stanley, you believe in racism. I don't believe in racism, but I do believe in the word prejudice, where someone can be prejudiced against you and not your
Okay,
overall
Blackbeard,
race. If that makes
Blackbeard,
sense.
Black,
If
Black
that
Bear, it
makes
does not
sense.
make sense. It
Yes,
does
yes,
not
sir.
make sense. Race
Okay,
is
that doesn't make
one
sense. Okay.
type of prejudice. There are many different types of prejudices.
It's only one race.
Okay,
Stanley.
and
It's
there's
only one
many
race.
types of God damn it, dude! I really don't feel like dealing with your limitations this morning. Race is a type
Stanley,
of prejudice.
Stanley,
Race is a type of prejudice.
It's only one
There
race.
are many
It's
different
only one
types of
race.
prejudices. You could be prejudiced against someone because they're a woman, or they're short, or whatever.
Yes,
a ton
that
of
doesn't
different
mean
types. Race
that
is
you.
one
That
type
doesn't
of
mean you
prejudice.
hate
Do you
all
get
women.
that
That just means
point?
that one woman.
Do
Yes,
you
that's a
get
fact.
that point?
Go ahead, Stanley.
Race is a type
But did you get
of
what I'm
prejudice.
talking
It's
about?
not prejudice
No, it's
itself.
only one race, Stanley. It's only one race.
Okay, do you actually think that makes sense?
Yes, it's only one race. It's the
Okay,
human
dude,
race.
don't give me your metaphysics. In America, there are people who are called race realists who thinks there are a ton of different types of races. You are but one person.
Who says
Your
that? You say that?
your belief is your
Democrats say
belief.
that?
There are many
Do Democrats
people
say that,
who
Stanley?
do
Because you
think
know
there
how
are
you
many
guys
types
are.
of races, including you for that
You know
matter.
how you
You
libtards
just
are.
got finished talking about blacks. So you don't think there's just one type of race.
Yeah, I'm talking
You
about blacks
literally
because I know
contradict
who I'm
yourself.
talking to, Stanley.
Once again, you
Stanley,
don't
I know who I'm
understand your
talking
own
to.
argument. You go, there's one
You
is
damn
the
libtards.
only
Stanley,
race blacks.
are you not listening
You
to me?
just got finished talking about blacks. Are blacks the only race? Don't give me that bullshit.
Stanley,
about
are you
one
listening to me
race
now?
when you
Or are you
just
trying to
got
prove a
finished
point?
making a racist comment about blacks.
Stanley,
Okay, don't Stanley
we're
me,
having
son.
multiple conversations at
What
once.
you need to do
my
is
God, you
get
son of a
your
bitch.
act together. Get your argument together so it makes sense. You are contradicting yourself.
You are forever victim.
Stanley wants you to
Forever victim.
understand
Okay,
that
I'm a victim.
he's the
dude,
most
if I'm a
intelligent man
victim
on
here, I'm a
YouTube.
victim of your bad argument.
No, you're a victim, Stanley. You're a victim.
You can think.
Hey,
all
you go
wanna
ahead and
think,
push
Black
your
Bear.
there.
Black Bear. You tell me your
Hey, you
hippie
want to know what I
logic
think
that
about
your
people who
hippie
use
logic that there's
racism?
only one race
Man.
when you just got through shitting on black people.
His queen said that this is
I did not shit on black people. What are you
remedial
talking
rhetoric.
about? I did not shit on them.
His queen said that this is
Stanley?
remedial rhetoric.
It is.
Knight, you want to know what I understand about these libtards and these black race hustlers?
We
Is that they love white people.
talk. Go ahead, sir.
They love white people. They love them, and they can say whatever they want. But I know
See,
Stanley
he
loves
thinks
white people.
this is CT's panel.
Go ahead.
He thinks this is CT's panel where that
What?
shit can fly.
What
I'm
makes you
talking
think
almost
that?
nice. What are you talking about? This is me. I'm talking.
Oh, see, these
oh my
libtards, they love white people. Dude, get out of here with that stupidity.
Everybody
I wanna
says
say-
libtard.
And I want to
What are
say
you
this.
talking
I want to
about?
say this to the audience. Do not listen to this sick old motherfucking Coors beer drinking ass nigga talking about $50 is enough for a month. Just act like we didn't hear that today. Let's move forward.
I need you to understand you're not my child. I don't owe you sustenance.
I didn't say anything about owing anything, but you can't say disparaging things on this channel and act like you didn't just say it, fucker.
I don't see the connection.
Of course, just like you keep telling us about this wild racism that's running through the nation. Nightish. Somebody's going to put a Doberman picture on you as soon as you walk outside your door. They're going to put a water hose on you.
See, for people
they're going to beat you down.
Stanley,
You was gazing at
like
Stanley. They're going to hand my ass to me because I may have whistled at a white woman.
Okay, all I have to say is people like you and Black Bear Nightish, you have to have racism bite you on the ass to admit that racism even
I don't want nobody bite me on the ass, you freak.
I don't want nobody touching me. What the hell you talking about, Stanley?
About dogs biting people on the ass.
Doberman pictures.
Stanley, you want to get hit with the water hose that bad?
Bull Connor has to release dogs on
You
you.
want to get hit with the water hose that bad? Stanley.
Okay, Black Bear.
Stuff is old, man. Leave it in the past,
you just
man.
handed me
Leave it in the past. You're never going to get bit by a Doberman
people
unless you go.
You shit on black people, then want to sing Kumbaya. That's what you far right MAGA blacks do. You sing Kumbaya.
He's a MAGA black
people.
He's a MAGA black.
Goddamn right he is.
I can't believe this, man. I can't believe
Hey, Black Bear, are you a MAGA black?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Stanley has lost his mind. He's just giving out titles.
Hashtag fact-free life.
Wait a minute, you gonna give him the shit you said about me and call him that too?
Hey, everybody who's a MAGA black lives a fact-free life.
I don't walk around in the everyday life as a victim.
He's saying that
if I don't like the job that I work, I go to another job.
Black. He's saying you being a MAGA black mean you take baths with just a bar, you rub it on your body and let the water hit you.
And they don't wash their legs.
Yeah, Stanley lost his mind, man.
I never knew nothing about the leg part, but shout out to Stanley. Shout out to Stanley for having a concern to understand that these white folks don't wash their legs.
He loves white people,
Black
man.
Bear, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Stanley.
I'm sorry your argument is not doing what you imagined it would do. But shitting on black people, talking about, well, most blacks at work, if their boss fusses at them, they think the boss is being racist.
I did not say most. Dude, what are you talking about? Why are you making up words?
When you say black, dude,
you're making up an argument.
Okay,
you're making up an argument.
Your facility with language is lacking.
You're making up an argument.
When you say blacks,
well, all you had to do was ask the question. You're making up an argument. You're making up an argument.
Oh my God.
No, that does not. No, that does not. No, that does not. No, that does not.
Good morning,
Stanley. No, that does not. Stanley, you're a whole liar. And you're a victim. You're 60, you're 69 years old, and you want to get hit with the water hose again. And you want a Doberman
come up here talking
to
that
bite
CT
you.
level bullshit with me.
Stanley, you're ignorant.
You should know better.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to
I'm not talking
dismantle
nothing CT. Why are you bringing up CT?
And use it against you. When you say blacks,
why are you bringing up
imply most blacks. Do you not know how language
No,
works?
I do not.
Okay, well then don't get up here arguing with me
You're a liar.
if you don't know what words mean.
Stanley, you're a liar. You're a liar,
You are
Stanley.
literally committing rhetorical suicide if you come up and hand me bullshit because I'm going to dismantle it. It's what I do.
Stanley, do you love white women?
You
Stanley,
are
do
the
you love
victim
white women?
right now, sir, not me.
Stanley, do you love white
You are
women?
a victim of your own lack
Stanley,
of
do you
understanding
love
of
white
language.
women? Stanley, do you love white women?
Dude, do you? We're all one race. Of course I do. We're all one race.
Yes or no?
White women. There are no white women. There are no
Stanley,
black men.
Stanley,
We're
when
all
you
cut
one
the
race.
shit.
You said when you went there,
Cut
you
the
said
shit. You
when
just
you
proved
went
my
there.
point. Cut the shit.
According to you,
Cut the
we're
shit. You just
all
proved my
one
point,
race.
Stanley. Cut
See,
the
you're
shit. You
being
just
a
proved my
racist
point.
now.
Cut the shit.
When you say white
Cut the
woman, when you use the word
shit,
white,
Stanley.
you're being a racist.
Can't,
Are we
Stanley,
one race
Stanley,
or many
cut the
races?
shit.
Can you answer that
I know who
question?
I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a
No, you
libtard.
know,
I know what I'm
you
dealing with.
thought
I'm
you
dealing
knew
with a
who you were
libtard.
dealing with. Dude,
I'm
come up here.
dealing with
Don't
a
come up here
libtard.
half-witted because I'm just going to shit on you. And enjoy
Oh,
it when I
everything you
do it.
just said. Listen, let me hit you with this one. Damn, if you don't come up here, I'm gonna shit on you. And what the fuck is
Yeah,
happening
you
right
go
now?
ahead and try and twist it, Nightish.
I'm not twisting nothing. You said that a
need to
man's
go
cum was
ahead and
sweet.
be who you are, Nightish.
No. You said that a man cum was sweet. I'll just listen. You can rest in your.
Go ahead with that infantile bullshit.
What did you not say that? Did I add some words to
I
take the
literally
words? What?
said it, and I literally said it as a joke. That's
You
the part
said it
that gets
3
left out.
times though.
See, y'all act like I
You
was
said it 3
serious when I
times.
made
So
the
why
Who the
joke.
hell is y'all?
See,
Who is y'all?
if you
Who is
use
y'all,
the word
Stan-
Stanley made the joke and then say
Stanley, who
it
is
loses
y'all?
its
Who is
impact.
y'all, man? Why you keep calling us y'all?
Okay, Black
Why you
Bear,
keep
that
saying
shit
y'all?
doesn't work with
What's
me.
wrong with you, man?
You need to think about your inadequacies while I concentrate on Nightish's.
Well, you concentrate on my inadequacies. Hilarious. Come get your boy, CK. Is that what we doing early in the morning in the chat?
All I have to say.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic hot cup. Yes, everything organic.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
Okay, I want to remind you that Elon Musk said comedy is legal again. Woke culture is dead. All of the snowflakes can sit and suffer. The meltdown among the victims on the right who either are in constant victimhood, these fucking titty baby snowflakes that weaponize their faith, as Erica Kirk does all the time, to grift and to make money. And let's just say it, the way she has behaved since her husband was assassinated is fucking crazy. It's beyond everybody grieves in their own ways. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. And she is a hero.
Hey, Knight.
On the...
Yeah. He said, hey, Knight, let's hit the silence button.
Go ahead.
Maybe I need to hit it again. You said, hey, Knight, what's going on, brother? These must be technical issues. What's going on, Savage? What's going on, Nightbreaker? Please do not listen to Stanley Cross about sending me bread. Support the channel. What up, random independent.
House, what's up, Randall? Hear me good?
Let's get back to the white women. Where the white women at?
Right. And if you want to see some white on white crime, I support 100% annihilating these white wannabe fake Christian women that behave exactly the way Drewski did and put up a mirror. Pumps and I can tell you from living in deep MAGA culture, everything with these women is performative. You can have a moment with them and you turn around and they will fucking rip whoever was just sitting there with them from top to bottom. They believe in nothing. There is no conviction. They wouldn't stand up for anybody. All they know how to do is play victim. I support Drewski. These white women that go and triple Trump and that worship Erica Kirk and want their sons to be like Charlie Kirk are a fucking cancer. I love the MAGA meltdown for this. I am here for it.
It's always when you put up a mirror to what these people act like, that is when they're upset. While they're doing it, they don't care. And I will just say, we are not the only people taking notice of the bizarre behavior. You see the Arkansas chapter of University of Arkansas chapter of Turning Point USA has withdrawn and made a statement that they no longer represent the values, citing Charlie would have done this, Charlie would have done that, said that they see the use of his death to profit. So we are not in isolation sitting over here in liberal world. This is happening all over because the behavior is in such stark contrast to normal person behavior. And I use normal loosely because of how I behave, but you don't behave the way she has behaved and immediately tell people, be a trad wife, I'm going to run the company. Don't go to college, get a husband. It's the hypocrisy with this woman and just the whole fakeness. I just can't take it.
Well, and I love the way Drewski expanded it to she is representative of conservative Christian women. I mean, this is,
absolutely.
I mean, Pumps, you know these women.
I was this woman at one point.
Intimately well. I mean, friends groups that, on their stories, long live Charlie Kirk and, all of this stuff. Erica Kirk is representative of a virus among white women that claim that they care so much about the world and they go and vote against their own daughters. But listen to this. I love MAGA on MAGA crime a lot. And here is Candace Owens. And they're all like huge Christians. She's starting to call a sect of MAGA Christian grifters, as though she's not one. But play the clip.
Recognize all across the world that something's not right with Erica Kirk. And your best guess, if you were, just trying to extend the most rope to her, you would say maybe she didn't love him. Maybe she just didn't love him. She didn't even like the guy. They're fighting in the end, and that's why she's just like, okay, whatever, I don't care. We were on the rocks or something like that. But even if you were a friend of his, you'd be reacting differently. Everything's wrong. And that is why comedians have picked it up. Comedians like Tim Dillon, comedians like Joe Rogan, and like Drewski, who has dropped an absolute viral video kind of mocking more broadly conservative women. And sort of, I kind of picked up on it this year too, so I'm going to back them up here. But this sort of Christian grift, but it doesn't really feel like Christianity that we're looking at. Anyway,
Okay. All right. And then she plays the clip and she sits there and chuckles with it. But this is a huge, the dam is breaking there. That she says this type of Christian grift, like this is a fissure that is really phenomenal. I think Turning Point USA is going to be bankrupt, and it should be. Turning Point USA is so incredibly diabolical to go into colleges where people are exploring critical thinking, open-mindedness, free thought. And Charlie Kirk would go and sit there and spew racism. He said vile things about Black people, about gay people. He died perpetuating tropes about Black people, and he became a hero in this movement. And many white, evangelical, Republican MAGA women want their sons to be like Charlie Kirk. So when you wonder, why is the MAGAsphere and why is the brosphere so huge? These mothers want their kids emulating this. And Ted Cruz, of course, is having a complete crash out. Pop this up. He retweets Drewski and he says, beneath contempt. Ted Cruz, who this movement called your wife ugly, the mother of your children called your wife ugly. Just 2 or 3 days ago, Donald Trump said regarding Robert Mueller, I'm good. I'm glad he's dead. So fuck off, Ted. With you acting like you're some sanctimonious prima donna in the fucking culture war police. This is comedy. You wanted comedy back. You fucking got it. What you don't like, Ted, is this is a mirror to all of the hypocrisy in white evangelical megachurch culture that holds everybody together. Even Candace Owens is calling it out as a little grift. And so I live for this. And Kylie, while I kick it to Pumps, go look at the original Drewski post and how many views it has right now in less than 24 hours. Pumps.
What amazes me about all of this is that this, like the sanctimonious righteous nature of the response to it. Like, how dare you? How dare anyone act, And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Have you seen Truth Social? Have you seen how Pete Hegseth acts? Like, this is not outside the realms. And here's the thing. This administration, it has been terribly difficult for me to find parody of it funny, because I believe that the true behavior is almost more comical because it is so stupid. So we're finally getting some really, really good parody from Drewski, and just, there is nothing more disappointing on planet Earth, in my personal experience, having been one myself, reformed, in recovery, however you want to say it, to knowing people, to loving people, than the evangelical white woman that looks at children of any race, whether it's transgender, non-binary, whatever, and says, it's okay, you don't have rights. You should be bullied. That is
bully, you should be bullied. Craziness. You say the thumbnail's accurate. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. You gonna frame it at the house? He has made you queen. It's okay. I won't get upset if you put it in a frame and throw it over your fireplace.
What is, I don't get the thumbnail. What is that from?
A horror movie.
Ah.
What is it to get about thumbnails?
Oh, no. This particular image that you've got, was it a character?
From a horror movie, yes.
Oh, okay.
But when you say you don't get it, I mean, like, you think they're supposed to be gottable?
Well, no, she was saying, Chalk is saying it's accurate. And I was trying to figure.
Because she thinks I'm a monster.
Oh, got it.
And all I do is merely talk in the morning and react to things. She think I'm a monstrous person because, it is what it is.
No, she's saying did a professional do it? And she's saying that would be inaccurate that a professional did it.
I'm just good at what I do, Chuck. And I just try to be virtual assistants for people, to try to make a couple dollars, couple coins.
By the way, do you know It's My Time? I hate to interrupt you, but this is some potential business for you. There's a lady named It's My Time, or her account is called It's My Time.
Yeah. She was over here the
starting
other day.
Yeah, she wants to talk to you about. She's starting a YouTube site, and she
Mhm.
wants to talk to you about doing themes and that sort of thing.
Did she give you like a IG or something so she can contact me?
No, but I'll see her this afternoon.
Okay, yeah. We'll just link up. Tell me what you need, and I'll get it done for you. Like my guy
Her
Rufus.
YouTube is It's My Time 61. You could probably get a hold of her that way.
How?
I don't know. Hop on one of her
I don't
shorts.
know.
She puts out shorts. You could probably leave her a message in the comments.
She wants to reach me, so I need to find her. Shout out to her. That's amazing. Yeah, I think you're right,
Is
Savage.
your Ileanify still active? Your email?
Yeah, my email is the same.
Okay, I'll give it to her.
But I can give you the IG. You can just give her the IG. It's easier to talk to me on IG. I check that pretty often. I hate looking at
Put it in the
that.
back.
Listen to that. Y'all heard him say it. Put it in the back, weirdo. Such a fucking weirdo.
I think I meant the back chat in your IG.
You
address.
can
That's
say
what
what you want to say and change it now, but that's not what you said. But we're gonna move forward. We're not gonna stay right there. Here we go. We'll put it in the private chat. That's what it's called. Private chat right there. And then you got to go to.
Well, I am very impressed that all of a sudden you're a fan of precise language.
I don't know what that means.
I will
I have no idea
to
what
meet
that
your
means.
expectations.
I have no idea what that freaky shit you just said mean, but shout out to you. Is Ruthless came up here and fell asleep this early in the morning? Maybe he's a night time person.
Is so disappointing, and it happens every fucking day.
All right. And Kylie, how many views are we at right now? 123 million. And this will just keep going. And this is in less than 24 hours, you guys. This to me, Drewski, this is so brilliant because one of the ways that MAGA was able to change culture was through this portion of the internet. They built a huge right-wing media ecosystem. They injected into the culture. This is one of the biggest pieces of cultural change and importance, beyond it just being fucking hilarious.
Right.
This white impunity is so abhorrent. Nobody trusts these people. This is a group of people that act with complete, sheer, utter arrogance, and that the whole world is supposed to be curated to my sensitivities. And the fact that
and that's, I want to be, you know what? That's what I want to be like, Stanley. I just want to say dumb shit and people just give me stuff, because that's literally what this woman is describing right now. If I just look a certain kind of way into the camera and tell you people, and now send me money. I mean, condolences to her loss and whatever else, but this is a grift. She grifting. Can we agree on that? That Mrs. Kirk is grifting. We got 2 grown people sleep on panel. What's going on, Gurkha Legend? I have to find a horror movie that I got that from. My goodness, woman, I didn't look at the name. It just was a horror movie, and I ripped it and put my face in it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the horror movie. We got two sleep people up here though. Or Stanley is cooking and cleaning and doing 1,000 things all at once. He multitasking.
I woke. I'm just waiting.
Oh, you woke. Okay.
Because you guys went on a whole other branch. I guess it's back now.
No. Stanley likes to come up here and get his feelings out. I don't know what it is about me being on YouTube that makes him be so whatever this is that he be doing. I don't have to be here, and then he stays here. Yeah, Savage. I don't know what movie it is, but it's a horror movie. I just ripped the face off and did that. Look at the queen in the chat. You can list everything else when no one asks, but this you forgot. Convenient. She tried so hard. You're just a queen, ma'am. That's all you are. But it's, and I'm not even a king. I'm the knight. But this is the Night Slayer. So I reign supreme over nearly everything. Oh, whoa, that's I'm not gonna repeat that, Savage. I'll look. Let me see. Is it Saw? I don't think it's Saw. I don't think it's Saw. But I really don't remember what it is.
Too bad Black Bear left.
You want to talk to him a little bit more?
I wanted to beat him up for his politics a little bit more.
It sounded like you lost against him.
No, I don't think so.
He proved his point. He embarrassed you, and you wish you could have another chance. That's what I think happened.
Well, I think
he spanked your bottom.
I think
you feel uncomfortable. You want another round. It's okay.
I think someone like you would think that.
Admit defeat. That's all. Just say, yeah, I lost that first round.
I'll admit defeat.
There you go. So y'all heard it, y'all. Stanley lost that first round. He wants another opportunity at a guy who put him in his place, put him over his lap and spanked his bottom. What do you think about Morgan Freeman saying the way racism ends is if you stop talking about it?
I think that Morgan Freeman doesn't understand how culture works. As a matter of fact, today on my show, there's a debate, kind of a debate between Coleman Hughes and damn it, I can't think of his name. He's a New York Times columnist on that very point. Basically, my belief is that color blindness. Let me put it to you this way: the majority population wins if we forget the past. They want to erase the past. And the thing is it's okay to stop talking about something if the problem has been resolved. Okay, it's like not talking about cancer in remission. You don't stop taking the medicine. You don't stop going to the doctor. You keep it in mind in case it comes back. Just because cancer's in remission doesn't mean you don't have the potential to, die from cancer. And race in America is similar. It's been described as a cancer. Not talking about it, that's tantamount to ignoring it.
So when you talk about it, how do you talk about it and not affect you and fuck up your day?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're saying not talking about it is ignoring it and blah, blah, blah. So talking about it all day does what for you?
Oh, I don't talk about it all day. I talk about
We're
it
not
on
talking
YouTube
about you. I
on
don't know why you
panels.
personalized it.
I'm
We're
not
talking to an
on
audience.
YouTube
We're
panels
talking in
24
general.
hours a day.
We're talking to an audience and about things in general. We're not talking about our individualistic selves.
You asked me, how does it not ruin my day?
But I'm
Because I don't
no.
think
You
about it all
said
day.
when you
Okay,
said
goddamn.
you
Now
said
you're gonna
about
pretend.
you said about Morgan Freeman not talking about it,
Correct.
blah blah blah, and that some guy's going to come on your show at some point today when you get your show going and talk to you about how blah 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 blah. And I'm saying so. Not talking about it means that, but talking about it all day means what?
I don't talk about it all day, so I don't get your question.
Well, no. It's the inverse of what you asked or what you said. Do you not understand
Well,
that?
when I start my show, we're going to talk news articles.
Do you
and some
understand
other.
that it's the
No,
inverse
I
of
don't
what you
understand
said?
your question.
You don't understand it's the inverse of what you said?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like you've confused yourself.
Exactly.
My
Slow than a
response
motherfucker be talking about.
is I
Slow than a
my day
motherfucker be
does
talking
not
about.
get ruined.
Slow as
My
shit.
day doesn't
Slow
get
as
ruined
shit.
about.
Slow as shit and just
Okay,
want to
see,
talk.
now you're
He's
mad.
had his
Now
coffee.
you're mad.
He's
I'm gonna
had his
let you throw your
coffee.
little
He's
tantrum,
had
and
his
I'll answer you
coffee,
when you're
and now
done.
he wants to have temper tantrums.
Yeah, I don't talk about it all day, so it doesn't ruin my day.
I didn't listen. You said that saying something like Morgan Freeman said doesn't make sense because X, Y, and Z. And all I was talking about was the
You don't
invert.
even remember
So not
why I said what I said
yeah,
about
because
it?
I barely listen to you. I'm
Yeah,
not that
well
kind of
then
person.
stop asking questions if you don't want to hear
It's
the
for
answer.
the audience. It's for the audience.
Okay, well
That's
then
what
the
people do. You
audience,
understand?
then I
They
don't need to
invite guests.
repeat it
They
because apparently
invite
the
guests.
audience was
They
listening.
invite guests to ask guest questions for the audience, not for their personal whatever.
Good. Well, the audience heard my answer, even if you didn't.
The audience thinks you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's the risk of speaking truth to power.
Pretty much. As long as you understand it, that's cool with me. I think Ruthless was trying to say something. You kept talking over him.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Shit,
See what I'm saying? He's a selfish motherfucker too. Maybe I need to play more of the damn clip.
Oh, I do. I remember now what I was going to say.
Okay.
So in short, Morgan Freeman.
And see you talking over him again. He just remembered what he was about
nobody
to say.
was talking.
He said he forgot and then he said he remembered. You didn't hear him just say that?
Oh, I didn't hear words flowing. My bad.
You're not listening. Selfish son of a.
So I'm kind of like you.
Just to move
You want to be like me. You want to be.
To move the conversation. The question I have for you and Stanley is, do black men want to be led by black women?
Stanley does.
What?
Do black men want to be led by black women?
I don't speak for all black men, but me personally, I'm the leader no matter what.
That's interesting.
It does.
You vote?
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. But I don't speak for all black men.
Do you vote, Stanley?
Yes.
Did you vote for Trump?
No. Hell no.
Did you? So who'd you vote for then?
Kamala.
Oh, so that's
Kamala.
Really? Oh, you. So you was voting her to be your leader, correct?
Okay. No. Trump isn't my leader. See, people seem to think if I vote, like the president is not your day-to-day leader. He's the leader of the nation as a collective. He's not your individual leader.
He's still a leader, though.
Okay, listen to what I said, Ruthless. He is the leader of the country. He's the leader of the government. We elect a president. We're his leader.
No, you elect the president to
Okay,
lead.
Ruthless, I'm not going to even argue. This is basic civics. people vote, elect a president, the government literally is we the people. We are the leaders collectively. I do not elect. When I voted for Kamala, I was electing her to be president, not quote my leader.
But you was elected her to be your president.
No, the nation's president. People don't have personal presidents.
Well, yes, you do.
Okay, now you know what? Let's just go ahead and end the conversation there. If Trump is your personal president, I understand, but
I didn't vote, Stanley.
I don't vote. I don't vote for president to have them knock on my door and say, "Here, hey, I'm here to lead you." I vote for a president to lead the nation, the government.
Which is you a part of the nation, right?
Okay, I don't seem to be able to get through to you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop right
So
here.
you are
When I
Stanley,
elect a president, they are not my personal leader.
Why does he keep
Okay,
saying
but you
gone? I'm just gone.
but you
I'm
made-
gone at.
But you made my argument, Stanley. You said he's a leader of the nation.
Dude,
And I said,
I don't
why is
even
he a part of the
understand
nation?
what your argument was. It is silly and childish. I don't elect a personal president. When I vote for president, I am not
Well,
electing
you
my
vote, right?
personal leader. I am electing a leader of the country as a collective. Now, I don't know
when
whether
you
you
are
have some
voting-
sort of I don't know whether you have some sort of impediment to
Let's have the
understanding
conversation,
the
Stanley.
difference between
Let's have the conversation,
individuals
Stanley.
and collectives. I don't know whether it's a matter of
Stanley.
you being funny. You don't
Not being
elect
funny,
presidents
just-
to be your personal leader. There is no
Just
such thing
speaking-
as my president.
Yes,
It's
there is.
our president. It is our
Okay, same thing.
president,
You can
not my president. Now,
you can unify it
if
or you can
that's what
personalize
you
it.
believe, don't expect me to believe it.
You can personalize your president, sir.
Okay, well then you keep thinking that and we'll be okay.
So you saying that
I'm
people don't say
literally
that's my
saying
president?
I think it's weird to think the president is your personal leader. I think it's outright weird.
Well, the people seem to think so.
Yeah, well, which
The
people?
people who voted for him.
So the people who
Right?
voted for Trump think, well, they're warped. They think a
Well,
lot of
okay, that's fine.
MAGA people think a lot of things that I don't agree with.
But back to my point. You voted for a woman to lead this nation, which you're a part of.
And
So therefore, you are ready for a black woman to lead you.
well, no, not
Well,
to
she wasn't
lead
black,
me.
first of all.
See,
Stop calling that Indian
keep
woman
going
black.
back. Dude, you're just gonna keep saying the same shit when I tell you I don't agree with it. I voted for a black woman to lead the nation, not me personally.
Okay, I agree with you. You voted for a Indian black woman to lead a nation which you're a part of.
And
So that means, in theory, she would be your superseding leader, who leads,
I have
meaning
no
lead the
idea
direction
what
of
a
the country that you
superseding
live in.
leader is. I have no idea what a superseding leader is. In your theory, is your theory. It's not my theory.
Trump is your superseding leader right now, right? Even though you don't like him.
No. He is not paying my bills. He's not waking me up in the morning. He's fucking up, but it's not my personal fuck up. He will go and there will be a new leader at some point. This theory of yours of superseding leaders, write a paper about it so maybe I can understand it. But as it stands now, I have no idea what you're talking about.
If the president is a leader of the nation that you're a part of, then you're a part of that nation. Then he will be indirectly and directly your leader at the end of the day.
No, disagree with that.
Just like if you're in the army, right?
Listen to what I just said. I disagree. You don't have to keep yammering on saying the same thing over and over.
I don't agree with you, but I still listen to your point.
Well, you half the time you probably don't even understand what I'm saying.
There's
So
no way
there's nothing to
I would
disagree
put-
with.
I'm just saying, Stanley.
Stanley insists
yes,
everybody's
yes, I
moron.
did it, Nightish.
Everybody's
Like I said-
dumb, and Stanley is speaking.
Well, you're making it easy.
Say what you will.
I mean,
Hey, look at
I
this. Look at
believe
Nightbreaker.
if I vote for somebody,
I'm
if I
not
vote
in the
for somebody, I
military,
vote- you were in the military though.
but I'm not currently.
Oh, duh.
Did you
How
like
did
being
you vote?
there while you were there?
And I wasn't in the military technically. I was in the Navy. There's a difference.
That's part of the military, sir. See that now you're showing your true
It
colors.
colloquially it is, but the military is army and ground troops. The
It's
Navy
military is the collective.
The Navy is a seagoing service. It is the Navy. We say it's part of
Military-
the military, but technically, military and Navy are two different things.
Military is a collective.
Armed forces is probably a better term. That's inclusive.
Military is collective.
Yeah. Okay.
Man.
Well, your limitations, as far as meanings of words, I'll work with you as best I can.
Nobody says when they says military, they says except the Navy.
Okay. I'm not everybody. Maybe
Nobody
you are.
excludes.
Maybe
the Air
you
Force.
are everybody, but I am not.
Oh, so Stanley has a world of his own. Okay, so then there's no arguing with you.
Yes, I do. I have my own standards. I
So,
have my
let's
own
make it
way
general,
of
right?
doing things.
So let's-
See, I understand
So-
someone like you has a personal leader, and Trump tells you how to be and how to think and what to eat and when to sleep. I'm my own person. I'm not a MAGA
okay.
drone.
But you voted for Kamala.
And
So that means you believed in her.
yeah, not absolutely, but she was a better alternative than the current.
So therefore, that makes you not an individual. That makes you part of a collective who believed in
Dude,
one person
if you voted,
to take this
I
country.
know,
into a
I
place
know
where
you're
can-
trying hard. You're trying to, get a footing, some logical footing. Bottom line is voting for president does not make that president your president. We vote as a collective. We vote as a collective. She is our president. Trump is our president.
This is
not
what it is,
my
Rufus.
president.
I believe Stanley, he can speak for himself. I believe he believes in social fluidity.
Define social fluidity.
You know, the way you move.
No, I believe in having your own standards, your own beliefs, through hard work, nothing. Okay, and believing what everybody else believes. They might be right as a collective, they might not be right, but I'm not afraid to tell 1,000 people that they're wrong, especially if I know they're wrong.
So you believe in social fluidity.
No, I believe in me.
So just you and nothing else matters.
Depends on the situation. At this point in time, on this panel, yeah, it's all that matters.
Okay. So we stand. We understand now.
Elon Musk, one of their other thought leaders in the MAGA movement, came out and said comedy is back. And then Drewski makes not only is it hilarious, I personally think it's incredibly culturally important right now to expose these hypocrites for the frauds and the hucksters and the grifters that I have always known them to be from living in the Bible Belt. You will never meet a meaner person than a white evangelical Christian woman. They believe in abso-fucking-lutely nothing. And I just want to remind you, Erica Kirk is this is their savior. What Drewski said, this shit's true. Play the clip.
let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need strong men out there.
Okay. So let me just tell you something. How fucking dangerous that shit is. How fucking horrific and what a racist monster Erica Kirk is. That is so disgusting and so disingenuous when everybody knows the experience that Black kids have navigating the United States of America and an apartheid policing system and an apartheid court system that's rigged for sons, my sons that look like me, to be able to go have an easier walk down the street, an easier drive in the car, an easier traffic pullover, an easier experience at court. And she's playing into their victimhood. And I guarantee you, all the white women, every single fucking white woman that follows Charlie Kirk that has a son, go look at who their sons follow. Go look. These are the kids that bathe in right-wing bro culture. And the moms don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit because they tell their sons that these immigrants and these women and these drag queens and these gays and of course the Black people are coming to take something that should be yours.
Maybe Stanley went to sleep.
No, I'm still here.
They're coming to take something that should be yours. Is that racism? They call the manifest destiny. You know about that?
Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused at the question.
Manifest destiny. No.
Well, manifest destiny itself wasn't, but the way it was applied, yes. It involved exterminating Indians.
You don't think that applies to what she just said a moment ago about white men, white male men need to be protected because I don't know, is somebody messing with white male men?
Okay, you mean letter carriers?
Not a mailman, but she said it where it sounded like she's talking about a mailman. She talking
heard
about
what she said, and she's right about that. This whole thing about I think one of the tech companies is being sued because of white male discrimination. They're basically saying that the company discriminates against white men. This whole thing about affirmative action and DEI, and Donald Trump literally said that the civil rights movement had some, pretty good points, but the results are white men being discriminated against, which is just a ridiculous statement.
I thought you were agreeing with it. That's why I'm listening to you say this right now. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying right now?
Okay, dude, then I'm wasting words. Don't let me confuse you. I'll just stop right here because apparently you don't get out or read news.
I don't get out or read news means what?
It means you don't understand what I'm getting at and I'm wasting words.
So I thought you were getting at what she was talking about.
I am talking about what she's talking about. Anytime
then why are your pennies in a bunch and you want to chastise me?
Dude, your limitations are frustrating me. You keep asking me questions.
You keep saying something about my limitations every single morning, all in the chat when we were around. Why can't you leave me alone and just do you? Why can't you leave me alone and just do you? You don't have to have those, side insults for me because you're saying something. Just say what the fuck you saying.
I'm talking about what she's talking about.
Go ahead. You don't have to do the crying on top of it, though. Just talk about that.
Since the civil rights movement,
you have to go wham on top of it.
Okay, don't understand why. I'm trying to explain it to you. It's
you have to try to just do it.
Trying to put it in language.
You have to try to just do it.
White men don't want to share power. And if they have to share they think it's tantamount to discrimination. What I would call sharing power, they would call losing power.
Okay. So that's kind of like that show fuck is that show called? I don't even remember. Yeah, that was their mindset. It's got a prequel and a pre-prequel. Yellowstone. That's like that show Yellowstone. They took some land from some Native Americans and they had the house for more than 100 years, and they've been fighting and deleting people ever since, saying it's their stuff even though they took it from somebody else. Kevin Costner and Helen Mirren. So yeah, that fits into the whole manifest destiny thing. We see it belongs to us, and it's ordained by. Yeah, they don't believe in.
Well, if you want to understand what manifest destiny is, it's a different conversation. But essentially, manifest destiny, the roots of it are that the way Europeans understood property management versus the way the Native Americans understood property management, that's the root of manifest destiny.
I don't think Native Americans think you could property manage. They thought that everything was just naturally given to people. The other folks thought about owning it.
Europeans wanted the land stripped and straight hedgerows or rows. They want to see, when you look at a cornfield today with the straight lines and everything, that's the European version of land management. Whereas Indians pretty much didn't clear stuff. They just kind of let the land be. And when the land got exhausted, they would just go, to the next plot of land. They worked with nature, whereas Europeans managed property against nature.
There you go. That's a good definition right there. Yeah, that's a good definition right there. And that shit is I don't think people understand that. Like it's like people getting haircuts. Muslims just let their shit grow all wild. They don't line it up and do all the other stuff, where them other people kind of wanted to look a certain kind of way. So yeah, they want the lawn cut 3-inch blade and the lines going in a straight way. What's going on, LA? This is America for sure. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Ray Midnight. Who all did I miss while Stanley been up here crying? What's up, Deacon Dave? Stan Autry, good morning. Salute, sir. Nightbreaker been here. Shock been here crying too. What up, CK? I think that's everybody. It's a trip because this thing is saying there's 6 people here. Could be, I don't know. It was saying 0 people here while y'all was typing the whole time, so I don't understand that either. Yeah. Oh, what's up?
I think it's unknown. YouTube's having an issue, so that number's inaccurate.
Rapid, what's going on? I know you've been here. Yeah, so I don't know what number of people are here, but if you are here, please hit the like button. Speak Radio, what's going on? Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get the subscriptions up. Let's get to that 500 right quick. Let's see how fast. Let's see if we can do that in the next month. I think I'm at 208. So, 211. So we last time, what we had, 1, Last time me and Stanley talked, I think I was at 160. So that's what 51 subscribers. Thank you for the 51 subscribers. I'll give y'all some shorts and stuff so we can, get some more subscribers. This stuff is not that complicated when it comes to this. Sometime I'll cuss people out for the fun of it and see what happens after that. And get some subscribers. I'll be nice and get some subscribers. I'll go to other people's panels and throw my link in the chat and get some subscribers. I haven't done that no time recent. I should have did it the other day when I was over there at Say Like channel. We had probably I think at the top we had probably about 300 people watching. So yeah. I haven't went anywhere. It's just a new channel. That's all. The quicker we can get to the super chats, we'll be okay. Wolfpack. Do I know Wolfpack? I don't remember Wolfpack. Let me see. I'm trying to show Stanley, it's not that. Stanley, what you at, 400 now? Live. It's saying an even lower number. Y'all know what's happening there. Let's go over here right quick and see. I recognize Wolfpack. Yeah, I recognize him, but I just don't know where from. But shout out to him.
He's usually in Bob's, or she, in Bob's Gospel of Bob's Ert. And I'm at 326.
Talk to. Okay, 326. My misters talk with you on RLM. I don't know what that means, but okay. Y'all know more about it than me. So Chaka is trying to explain something to me about what's going on with YouTube. But yeah, shout out to YouTube and all that they're going through. I probably need
to go to just so you know, if you go to YouTube Studio, there's a tab in there or something where it'll tell you about known issues.
Okay.
And I can't remember exactly how to get there, but
let me see. Let's go here. Okay, import notifications. Analytics content. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's something about channel analytics that's broken.
Okay.
I'm looking at my YouTube Studio. So the analytics, it's things like subscriber count, people and number of people in chats. It's something's broke, and I'm sure they're fixing it.
Okay. They got all this AI stuff. When you click it, it's talking. Gathering your channels long. Let's see how many. Okay. In the last 28 days, from March 2nd to March 29th, you reach 1,871 unique viewers. This is significant. 266 increase compared to the previous period. As a matter of fact, let me see that right quick because I haven't looked at that lately either. Go back to the dashboard. It's dragging too. Oops, something went wrong. Let's retry this. Okay, it's not showing up. Oh, so the whole thing is like glitchy. Interesting. Thank y'all for telling me. So YouTube got something going on. StreamYard got something going on. StreamYard keep changing and flipping things. I wish they just be still. Well, you trying to say something, Ruthless? That makes no sense. Parents need to. No, I haven't seen that. Savage. I know he was over there the other day though. On what they call a super panels. I was somewhere they was talking. I was on Cell Channel when he talked about it, and I went over there and looked at a couple of seconds of it, but I don't know what was going on with it.
And that message is permeated throughout all of those right-wing spaces. And Erica Kirk just gave a permission structure for these mothers to tell their sons, yeah, sure, go ahead. Listen to Joe Rogan. Yeah, Andrew Tate, no problem. It's just this bro, jock, anti-woman, weird Christianity culture. And I love Drewski more than anything on the planet. I think it's just fundamentally one of the most important uses of comedy in a very dangerous moment in American history. All those hundreds of millions of views to put a mirror up to the insanity that we all see. And it also exposes that view count, how much they fake their shit. And I'm just going to call it, and I'm going to call it right now, Turning Point USA, 2 years from now, bankrupt, in the grave. They will not be able to function anymore. And the way we do this is to point out to free thinking people, this is not a role model.
Right.
This is utter racism.
No, I completely agree. And I don't think you're wrong. And the mixed messages and all of that, I hope that you're right. And I kind of think that you are. But when you talk about the mirror, I just want to remind people that after the death of Charlie Kirk, people quoted what he said in articles on their social media. People lost their jobs for doing it. It was okay for him to say it, but it wasn't okay for anybody else. So you have to hold the mirror up to make people start to think, what? I mean, you have to poke somebody. They have to see it before they know. And I think we have to be reminded that people loved what Charlie Kirk said, but when it was repeated after he died, people lost their jobs over it.
Yeah. And when Charlie Kirk was saying all the shit that he was saying it in a specific bubble. And now Erica Kirk is still in that specific bubble. And the way they rolled out that funeral, and I just want to say, I think Charlie Kirk should be alive. I didn't like him. I think he's a racist, homophobic, blah, 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 blah. I oppose gun violence. I oppose murder. I oppose the fucking death penalty. Okay. Like I am truly a pro-life person for human beings. Right. When they rolled out the firecracker funeral and all the hand waving and all of this, me growing up in Oklahoma and seeing this mega church culture and how hypocritical it is and how mean these people are and how what a grift it is. It didn't surprise me, but I knew seeing that on a national scale that some people would be like, this is some fucking weird shit. Because here's something fascinating about Bible Belt culture. So you have, like, in Oklahoma City, that's my vantage point, for example, you have all the mega churchers, the people that go to, like, there's a church called Life Church, and they have the dunk tank, and around Easter time, they do all of these praise worship videos and people dunking in the dunk tank to get baptized. And in the Bible Belt, then I will have friends that are like Episcopalian or Methodist or Catholic, and it is a common thread to browbeat the mega churchers because everybody knows how fake they are. Like, my friends would be like, oh, it's Life Church season again, where they're rolling out all the dunk tank shit. And these people, like, were Christian light. Like, listener, a lot of you that have a faith.
I mean, little scary, little creepy, little scary. Yeah, people love being upset. And what's going on, big dogs? Yeah, a little scary. It's a little scary. And people, I'm sure, will be mad about what that woman is saying right there. Let's make sure we
Well, they'll be mad because it's true.
Exactly. Let's see. Let's hit them with. I think this is the one here.
Thank you for the money, cheese, fatty the dough. Gouda, scratch, Skrilla, paper.
Shout out to Wolfpack. Thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Let me see what your message is. Let me see. No message. Appreciate it though. Thank you. Yes. Since I don't have a super chats, if y'all want your comments highlighted, just hit the Cash App and say it in your message. Yeah. I don't want to take up the whole part of your day. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. I need to watch hours. Ruthless, so are you doing the show today?
Yes.
Okay. By what time?
It's about 12 and 1.
Okay. You have any last words, sir?
No, sir.
Are you doing anything new on your channel?
Not really.
Okay. Stanley, are you doing the show today?
Believe so. I'm about 90% sure. I was on the road most of the day yesterday, and I'm kind of tired. But probably I'll do a short one.
What will it be about today? What will the show be about?
News and culture.
News and culture. So, okay.
That changes from day to day sometimes.
News and culture changes day to day?
Yeah. Every day's a new day in the newspapers.
Yes, sir. So thanks, Ruthless, for coming through. Thank you, Stanley, for coming through. Thank you, Black Bear, for coming through. Thank you, Lord ADS. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. But yeah, I'm on a call of the day. So as I always say, be great.
We'll shut this motherfucker down.
That's all, folks.